Ohaneze, others disagree as Nigerian Army recruits 400 members of civilian JTF. The Nigerian Army on Wednesday, November 11th, absorbed 400 members of the Civilian Joint Task Force JTF into its folds as to assist in the prosecuting the war against the BH terrorists. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State commissioned the 400 men in the presence of the Chief of Army Staff, Lt. General Tukur Burutai. He said they formed the first batch to be recruited by the Army, adding that other JTF members will be joining the Army soon. Governor Zulum, with the Chief of Army Staff, Lt. General Burutai, were present. However, while Arewa Consultative Quorum commended the Army for the developments, others key socio-cultural group in the country have condemned it. According to a report by The Punch, reacting through its National Publicity Secretary Yinka Odumakin, the Yoruba social political group AFENIFERE accused the federal government of regionalizing the army. Odumakin said just like the Borno, other regions in the country are also afflicted with crisis. He argued that the crisis in Borno should not be used to justify the recruiting people from only one region in the Nigeria Army. Also, the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Group Organization Ohaneze Ndigbo said the commissioning of the 400 civilian GTF members in Borno State into the Nigerian Army violated the federal character principle in national appointments. The President General Ohaneze Ndigbo Chief Na Nwodo, who spoke through his media aide Emeka Atama, condemned the action of the army, saying it had negative implications. The Middle Belt Forum has also faulted the recruitment of the civilian GTF members into the army. According to the national president of the forum, Dr. Bitrus Pogo, the actions of Nigerian army neglected Nigeria's principle of federalism. In its own reaction, the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, said volunteers and vigilant members in other parts of Nigeria should be commissioned into the army. PANDEF spokesperson Ken Robinson said this will bring about fairness. The Arewa Consultative Forum said the conscription of the civilian JTF members into the military was normal in a war situation. The ACF National Publicity Secretary Emmanuel Yahweh said what is done during the war situation should not be compared with what is expected during peacetime. Speaking to journalists in Maiduguri, the group said it will do anything within its power to assist troops of the Nigerian army in their bid to capture the fleeing terrorists and their leaders, Abubakar Shekau and Abu Musa al-Banawi. While some are for, some are against the recruitment of 400 civilians into the Nigerian army, the Afenifere Youth, Ohaneze, and Niger Delta PANDEF says that what Buhari-led president did was not was not good enough, and that it had a negative implication that is coming from the Ohaneze Ndigbo, and that what the president did, according to the Middle Belt Forum, is not too good, and the action of Nigerian army negated Nigeria's principle of federalism. But to me, I think this should be done nationwide. It is a fight by all of us. It is a fight, and it should be done by all. This thing should not be sectional. It shouldn't be from the north. The army shouldn't be from the north. It should be from every part of the country, and that is what the Ohaneze, the Afenifere are saying, that they should have, recruited many people from the west and from the south, and even from the middle belt. It shouldn't be from the northern part of the country, because the war is not only in the northern part of the country. The west and the south are also facing their own problems and challenges, and that the 400 civilian DCF members shouldn't be from the north alone, and now they have been inaugurated to start operations as soon as possible. On the other hand, a REWA group said what the president, what the army did was a good development, and that they are happy because it is from their own geopolitical zone. Meanwhile, the Arewa, Afenifere, and the Middle Belt, Ohaneze, kicked against the actions, saying, accused the federal government of regionalizing the army. Why are they regionalizing the army? Burutai should please see to this, because the army from the north cannot do the fighting alone, and they should allow other people, other civilians, to join from the south, from the west, and from the middle belt, where they have vigilance and volunteers members in other parts of the country of Nigeria should who are willing to join the Nigeria army. They should have commissioned them as well, because the vigilante group are also experienced. They have experience here and there. There was a report where the vigilante group helped the Nigerian police in some part of the country during the SARS protest, in the fight against the hoodlums and the hoodlums and thugs around the town. It was the vigilance group that helped the fight against them. In the fight against them, why are they not recruited? Why are they neglected? They also experienced. They shouldn't have been neglected, and that is why the south and the south and the west and the middle belt are fighting and saying that what the army did was not good enough, and that they would have recruited from every part, every zone in the country. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to Tarish TV. Now we'll see you on the other news. Bye for now.